Hey guys, what's going on? This is Aussie Van, and I am just waking up from a sleep in. I did get up at 6:30 this morning, and I decided, nope, I'm going back to sleep, guys. It is now 10:30. I had a very big sleep in, and I feel so much better. All right, let's get up and get the day started. Oh, I am feeling great after that sleeping, guys. I just got out of the van. No signs of large animal activity out here that I can see. My trash bag's still hanging in a tree, as you can see over here. There it is. So we'll take that back down. Look at those aspens out here. I think that's what they call it, aspen trees. Very cool. What a beautiful forest. So I think my plan is have a banana for breakfast. And we're gonna hit the road. I think we're gonna go check out the lake because I'm close by it. Maybe we'll go into town for lunch. I haven't really decided. Uh-oh, what's that? I see some dripping underneath my van here. Let me check this out. Not exactly how I planned on starting my morning. All right. Well, it's definitely down a ways. It should be up here. It's down here. It's not too bad for now. I'm just gonna have to keep an eye on that. Maybe we'll try to tighten it up later. But I don't know where that second leak's coming from. I can't see anything back here. It's got to be coming off the engine somewhere where a hose connects, is what I'm guessing. To find that secondary leak, I'm likely going to have to take off my air filter and look way back in the back of the engine. I may even have to get in the front cab and tear everything out of there. That's a bit of a pain in the butt, that one. It's not leaking as bad, I don't think, as that front hose. Definitely going to have to tighten that up. I don't know what's going on there. I did get my thermostat replaced at one point. And maybe they took off that bottom hose to empty everything. I don't know. But that never leaked before, so. Oh, what's that? There's some deer running around right over there. There they go. It's the first wildlife I've seen for the day. Other than I thought I saw a squirrel run around when I opened the door. Very cool. I think they got I think it's mule deer they have running around here because I'm only assuming they're mule deer because of the size of their ears. They have massive floppy ears. Sometimes I get mule deer confused for white-tailed deer. I don't know why I do that, but yeah, I think they're mule deer. There's a bunch of them. They're all running down the hill. That's cool. All right. Oh, there's more. Well, I had another look under there. I grabbed my Leatherman out, intending to tighten at least that front piece up. Well, turns out whoever last took it off, and I can see it's been taken off before because of the strap lines. They strapped the strap too far on the front of the pipe, and it's not all the way on there. Probably not tight enough. But they put the screw facing the fan shroud, so I can't even get to it to tighten it. So I have to get in there with I don't know, pliers or a vice grip or something later on and try to do it that way to loosen it so I can spin it around and then re-tighten it. And then the other leak is coming from somewhere on top of the engine, I think, because dripping down the side of the oil sump. So yeah, that's fun. But I'm not drastically low on coolant yet, so I'll try to figure that out later. Alright, let's get the day started. Let's get out of here. Okay, so I think also the fact I'm at high altitude is not helping the fact with my coolant leak. It's probably aggravated it. It was probably nothing but tiny little drips before. That's why I'd never seen it before. But now we're at higher altitude, it's probably forcing it to leak a bit more. Alright, I just took down the trail camera, and we'll have a look at that later. But I'm just gonna eat this banana and we're gonna head down to the lake now. So yeah, we ended up not going to Big Lake. We're at Reservation Lake, which I just found out is on a patchy reservation, hence the name Reservation Lake. I didn't really connect those two things. So you have to have a permit to do anything here. Can't fish here, I can't hike here without having a permit, so I'm not going to be able to stay here, unfortunately. But real quick, oh my gosh, look at this little river coming. So I don't know if it's coming into the lake or out of the lake. Looks like it's flowing out of the lake. Check this out. Isn't that cool? Let's go over and check that little bit over there. We get these, I think, as I said, I'm not 100% sure. I think someone called these aspen trees here, all over here. Alright, so I actually drove for a very long time out on rough mountain roads through here. There's tons and tons of hiking trails out here. I think we're kind of below Mount Baldy here, up in the mountains. And it's just so beautiful. It's even more beautiful than where I stayed yesterday in my other camp spot. And anyway, I can't stay here. You have to have a recreational permit to do any recreational activities here, so I'm gonna have to take off. But I think I possibly found a pretty cool campsite a couple miles back. We may actually end up staying there tonight, so let's jump in the van and take off. Alright guys, I think I found my camp spot for the night. What do you reckon? There's even a fire pit here, although I think we may be in a fire ban right now because we're having all sorts of fires everywhere, so I won't be able to do that. I know some people are breaking the rules out here because I could smell campfires in the area. But yeah, we got trees, definitely mountains. We're on top of it. We're in the mountains again. I want to say it took me probably an hour to get out here. So we're way out in the mountains now. A lot of animal activity. I've seen a lot of animal activity on the ground here. Again, I have to be vigilant about that. As you can see, all these downed trees here, there's a lot of downed trees here. That's from the 2011 fires out here that really devastated this landscape out here. But there's still plenty of regrowth, and if I cross the road back there's plenty of deep woods out there I can do some hiking in. Pretty awesome out here, I have to say. Loving it. Lots of gopher holes out here. But yeah, this is it. I got my own little patch of trees here. I got these, I don't know if this is a Douglas fir, but we have other, I think they were called, I forgot, something pine firs or something out here. This one looks different. This one looks more like a Douglas fir right here. But, very cool. My own Christmas tree sitting here. And all these woods over here. I think this is a great little picnic spot over here. And then my van over here. I didn't want to take my van up onto here because it looks a bit mushy with all the possible gopher holes, and the ground's looking very soggy in other areas, so I just don't want to risk getting trapped out here. And sure, it would be a monumental task to get pulled out of here when I got to tell somebody they got to come an hour off road on some rough, bumpy roads just to drag me out of here. So not taking that risk today. But, oh, animal spine. Definitely some remnants of some animals that weren't so lucky out here. Very cool out here. Could be some geocaching to do out here too. We may look into that as an option. Looks like I got this spot just in time. A bunch of vehicles come down here looking for a camp spot. I knew if I left this spot empty too long, I come across it earlier, and then I wanted to go check out the lake. But yeah, I knew if I left this too early, I'd lose it, and then I'd have to drive back out of here probably an hour. There was some other spots. There was some really amazing spots with green meadows and stuff. They're all taken though. Obviously on a long weekend like this, you got to expect that stuff. They're going to plant their trailer in there and they're not going to move. So, but this spot is just as amazing. A lot of down trees down here, but if I walk back this way, super forested. It's going to be fun. I'm definitely going to check out, see if there's any geocaches out here, because I think that would be amazing to go find some geocaches out here. Okay, real quick. For the day, I think I'm going to mount this camera, my trail cam, just sitting right here at the tree. We have a little mound of peanuts here. Let's see if I can coax some critters into coming in here and munching on them. Hopefully not bears. We don't want to coax the bears into my camp. But some squirrels would be fun to see again. Alright guys, so we're getting ready to go. There's a geocache about 200 yards away from me. And we're probably going to go for a little hike as well. So you have to load up the 357 Magnum. Just pulled out some ammo for it. So we're going to go ahead and load that up. Or try not to drop the bullets on the ground, that'd be great. We go ahead and load this up. Alright, I'm gonna put that in. I don't have a decent enough holster for this. I got a crummy old one that sort of came with it, but I think it'll do the trick. I'll go grab that. Oh yeah, look at that, guys. So I'm getting ready to go out and get this geocache. There's one not too far from me. And then we'll probably do a little bit of hiking off trail, not really trail hiking out here. I'm just gonna wander around in the woods. Yeah, but I just need a little bit of energy before I go out. So ramen and fried chicken. Alrighty, we're heading out on the hike. We're gonna go up to the geocache and we're gonna head on into the woods. We're not going for a far one, so just one bottle of water and my protection. Yeah, we're not going very far, guys. The wind's also starting to pick up, so that kind of sucks. But it's not too bad yet, so let's head out before it gets rough. Alright, we're on our way. Let's head on out. This is the road I came in off. I want to say it took me ages to come up this road because it's just so rough and lots of turns and stuff, so I had to go pretty slow. It took me quite a while. Although I think it was probably only like maybe 14 miles or something, because I was saying how far from Big Lake. It was closer to Big Lake than I thought. Ooh, look how thick those trees are. Those are pretty cool. Alright. Seeing a lot of squirrels run around, that's pretty cool. Ooh, I ate a lot of food, I'm kind of full. Cooked more than I thought. I had to cook that chicken up anyway, so. Yeah. Definitely a really wild looking place out here. Kind of reminds me of Montana a little bit, actually. Yeah. Montana's maybe a little bit greener, but there's some really green areas out here too. All these fir trees and stuff like that, and the pines and stuff, it's amazing. Alright, I'm gonna check my navigation, see how close to this thing is. I think I gotta go off into the woods here, so maybe these aspen trees might be a hint. We'll see. The hint is something to do with the Bigfoot, so oh, look at the jet going up there. Well, jet stream. Off he goes. Okay, we still got a ways to go. I think up on this bend here is maybe where we're going. Man, it's beautiful out here, guys. Absolutely beautiful. I just got a strong smell of the wind blowing into me just now. Strong smell of animal this way. Can't tell what kind of animal. I'm gonna assume it's probably deer or elk urine that I'm smelling. You wouldn't think that you'd be able to smell that, but when you're out here in these native, natural places, the wind blows it into you, you definitely do smell it. Okay, apparently I went past the geocache, so we gotta backtrack halfway. Mosquitoes are attacking me. The mosquitoes are thick in there. Oh, there's a big old carcass right by me. I'm still looking for the geocache, but look at the size of these aspen trees. It's absolutely crazy. Look at these two aspen trees here. Insane. Maybe the geocache is over between these. Did say it was near a big stack of aspen trees. There's the animal carcass over there. I'm gonna go check out, see how fresh that is. It's picked pretty clean, so by the looks of it. I found a second hip bone, so I think it's actually two carcasses right there. This is also a heavily traveled trail. It's another one that goes up the hill right here. According to the geocache location, it should be down at the base here, but more of the aspen trees are this way. I'm not seeing anything down that way. Oh, see that? That's predator scat. That is either coyote, bobcat, or mountain lion scat. You can see all the bone and hair in it. So yeah, definitely, oh my god, getting eaten alive by mosquitoes. Definitely heavily traveled trail. I might actually go up this animal trail. Might be a bit dangerous, but I don't know. I got my protection with me, I guess. But first I want to give my best finding this geocache. Oh man, the mosquitoes are eating me up real bad. As the wind just changed and I'm smelling animal smell from out that way now. It's pretty cool. So there's definitely plenty of animals out here. Still can't find this geocache anywhere. I'm saying, like the description says, although my condition has deteriorated, which makes me think it's in one of these old stumps or trees here, but I can't find anything, guys. I'm gonna keep looking though, I'm not giving up yet. Okay guys, I've been going back and forth. I think it could be trash, but I think I might have found it. Right next to this massive aspen tree. Check it out. There's this big bottle thing. I don't know what it is. It could be, again, it could be trash. Could be trash. Or that could be the, oh, I think it's got something in it. I think this is it, guys. Let's sit down. All right, I'm sitting here. I think this is it. I can feel stuff in there. Oh wow, yeah. This is it, guys. There's all sorts of stuff in here. There's a log. What is that? A snap light stick. There's a patch in here too. Yukon Territory patch. That's pretty cool. There's a ton of stuff in here. We got lanyards. We got some sort of, I don't even know what that is. Terrace Health, Northern AZ. Oh, I see a state coin down here. Little car. Oh Lord, there's so much stuff in here. A Pokemon card. That's too funny. There's a bunch of Pokemon cards in here. Let's get a little police Hot Wheel car. That's funny. Oh, there's a pin in here too. Oh wow. 31st Halibut Derby 2005. That is so cool. I might actually trade something for that. That's a cool pin. Little scorpion pin. Has some writing on it. It's really hard to read. Really hard to read. I can't understand what the scorpion pin says on it. But it is some writing on there. I thought it was lost because it hasn't been found in a year. And before that, no one was having much luck with it. It looks like trash. It honestly looks like trash, but it's not. So let's put that back. And that's the geocache for the day. We won't be finding any more geocaches because they're all pretty far away from here without a bike or without driving and possibly losing my campsite. Damn mosquitoes. It's really bad. There's like a wall. It's like being in Alaska here. All right, let's put that geocache back and then we're gonna go for a hike. Probably go up the mountain, see what's up there. All right, we're following this animal trail up the hill here. See what we can see along the way. Could turn out to be interesting. That's interesting. Something's broken a big branch off way up in the trees. This could be where black bears are climbing. I see lots of bear scratching over here. Something's been tearing through here in a hurry. Big animal trail. Mosquitoes are actually getting worse through here. Oh, out of breath. Let's go this way. See what's around. Definitely a lot of animal activity on this trail, I can see. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm literally getting eaten by mosquitoes up here. They're all over me. I should have put my bug spray on. Could be itching tonight. Okay, I may have to exit the woods because this is getting too intense with the mosquitoes. I'm literally covered. It's like being in Alaska. Oh, it's horrible. I don't like mosquitoes, guys. I don't like them. They're all over me, biting the life out of me. All right, out of the woods. Ooh, I just seen something move. Something below me. Hopefully it's just a deer. Guess we'll find out. Holding the camera means I have to hold my arm still, and they will just land on my camera holding arm. There's a lot of trees down here. All right, I'm off the mountain. I'm actually going to cross the road and go down. All right, I ran into a fence. So I'm sort of just heading through the woods in a rough direction towards camp. I should either pop out to camp or pop out to a road and find my way back to camp. Whew. Whew. I don't know what the time is. I think it's about 2, 3 in the afternoon. So the sun is starting to change. Maybe I might go back to camp and put the drone up, and love to see what it looks like up above here. Maybe I'll get a good shot of what's around here. Maybe some animals even, I don't know. We shall see. There we go, guys. I made it back to camp. Yes, yes. All right, I'm just exploring around my campsite now. There's another little campsite here, but it's really wet, and oh, Jesus, that scared me. There's a big elk leg right in front of me that's been gnawed right down to nothing but bone. I almost stepped on it. It scared the life out of me. All right, be careful for more animal remains. But yeah, this site here, very nice, very lush, very green, but very wet, and I did not want to risk driving into that as I would be stuck. Well, let's see what else is. Oh man, there's animal remains everywhere out here. They're all eaten down to bone, but dang. I don't know if that's from hunting or if that's from predators. Is that one still got the skull on it? I think I see the skull, yeah. Got a nice big elk skull sitting over here, I think. That's pretty cool. No antlers, so it's a cow. But yeah, actually it could be a deer. Hard to tell. It looks like an elk skull because of the size, but I guess it could be a big deer as well. Oh, there's its lower jaw over there. There's the skull right there. And there's its lower jaw over there. And here's that fence. Oh, there's another skeleton right over there. Wow, that's crazy. It's a whole nother animal sitting over here. Again, I don't know why so many animals so close together. And this one looks like it's got the skull on it too. It's looking a lot fresher. Still pretty much chewed away, but looks like there's a bit of skin on its head. Oh, there's some fur right in front of me. Yep, this one's definitely fresher, guys. I'm probably not going to show you this one. It's a little bit more gory. There is some flesh attached to it. Oh, I see predator poop here too. I'm going to keep wandering, check things out. Then we'll probably put the drone up. I don't really know what this is for. Some sort of ratchet strap left here and a rope. The rope's tied up under the tree. Don't know if somebody was using that to have like a hammock tied up across here or something. Not too sure. Strange that they'd leave all their gear there like that. Looks like it's probably been here since last season. Just so wasteful. There's nothing wrong with that gear. Take it with you, you know. I mean, it's probably starting to rot now after being in the elements, but there's absolutely no reason to do that. Little squirrels. I know we're high altitude, but wow, it's crazy out here. I'm getting out of breath really easy. Oh, look at the aspens back there. That's cool. All right. There's mosquitoes in here and toilet paper. Somebody's been pooping in here, it would seem. We're above 9,100 feet here, so pretty high elevation. Makes sense while I'm getting out of breath. We have a squirrel friend. Actually, he's not very happy I'm here. He's like going nuts at me. I don't know what he's got in his mouth. He's got something. He's quite angry I'm here. Hello, squirrel. I just want to pet you and hold you and feed you and take you on van trips, you know, and put you on the YouTubes. No? Okay, he's had enough. The squirrels really must like these down trees everywhere, because I'm seeing just squirrels running everywhere out here. It's crazy. They're mostly the small ground variety, but they're everywhere out here. Oh, man, so cool. I have to walk out to the edge of this tree line to show you the valley over here. It's so pretty. Alright guys, I'm not too far from camp. I can see my van through the tree line over here. It's gonna make it, oh, I got stabbed in the shin by a stick. That wasn't fun. Oh, should have been not looking at the camera, looking at my footing. Anyway, we're almost back. Just gonna make it to the road and then follow the road back to the van. It's getting a little warm, I'm getting a little sweaty. Definitely ready for a sit down. Hopefully mosquitoes are kind to me, so they weren't in the forest. They're still kind of getting me now. Oh well. If you can see my van through the trees over there, we're almost there. Oh, I'm just sitting. There's not a lot of shade around my van right now, without sitting under the trees where the mosquitoes are, so just sitting in a bit of shade that I do have here. The breeze is blowing on me, that's nice. Just catching my breath, cooling down. Then I'm actually gonna look at the footage from last night and see if we had any critters coming along. You'll probably already have seen that on yesterday's video, or I mean not yesterday. On my last video, I probably would have put it in there if there was anything. And we're gonna put the trail cam out tonight in a different spot. Right now it's over by the trees with peanuts set up for it for the squirrels. But tonight I'm gonna put it somewhere so it's watching my van to see if anything comes along outside. Plans for tonight? Well, now it's not windy. Until the mosquitoes get too horrendous, I probably just plan on hanging out outside. I don't know what I'm gonna do for dinner tonight. Probably pizza. The mosquitoes are coming already. All right, so the weirdest thing is now, it's not even leaking now, which is just weird. This, whatever this is rubbing on the underside of it, which is annoying. It's funny because it feels on there pretty tight. I don't know if it was an altitude thing. Neither dripping areas are dripping anymore, so it's kind of got me confused. Getting to this is an absolute nightmare. I don't know who put this back on at some point, but it was, I don't know what they were thinking. This is terrible. Okay guys, so where's my hand? here. I can't see anything. The screw top is here, which the fan shroud is here. It makes it impossible to try tighten or loosen this thing. It's a pain in the butt. I did manage to tighten it. I did actually loosen it, but it then started coming out again under here. So it wasn't actually very tight. I've actually gotten it fairly tight now. So I'm hoping that that doesn't leak now. As for the other leak that was coming down here, that's coming from the top of the engine somewhere, I think, or maybe somewhere from maybe where this hose goes up here. It doesn't look like it's leaking there though, so maybe wherever that attaches to and goes back here could be leaking. I'm gonna have to open up the engine bay to be able to get in and actually look at that, so I'm not really sure. So we're gonna have to leave that for now, but we got this one fixed, guys, for now at least. All right, guys, so since we got that maintenance done, I'd like to talk to you a bit about more maintenance. Something I've been wanting for a while now, and I almost bought one, was a jump starter. Yeah, just in case I got stuck in the woods with a dead battery, I wanted to get a jump starter. Then this company reached out to me, Ubi. They sent the X6 jump starter, and not just that, it comes with an air compressor too. So it's like a 2-in-1. I don't know if it's separate products or if it's an all-in-one product. We're about to find out. But yeah, they sent this to me to try out. I'm super excited because I've been wanting a jump starter for a while, and I almost bought one, like I said. Oh wow, look at that. Look at that bag. I love this thing. It comes with its own bag and everything, so it's not slopping around everywhere. All right, let's go ahead and check it out. We're gonna open this bag up. Okay. Zip it open. Oh wow, there's all sorts of stuff in here. Okay. Wow, look at this brick of a unit here. This looks really cool. It looks like one of those jump starters that I wanted to get. And what's this, a sticker? I take that off. Yes, I'd take that off. I'm gonna leave it on. No, I'll take it off. Take it off. Ooh. So it's a 2500 amp jump starter. That's pretty decent. And 150 psi air compressor. Okay, there's I'm guessing that's the air compressor hole there. It's got a little light on there too. That's cool. Here's your engine start connection. And charging, it's got USB output, 45 watt input and output. That's pretty cool. All right, let's see what else it's got here. I'm assuming these are the jump starters here. Okay, so this is going to plug into here. We're going to try that out in a second. And then here's our air compressor hose here. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on for you guys. Power bars, it's 3 out of 4 power bars, because I literally just opened this. Mode. That's the air mode. I can put the PSI up. Let's see, light. We got the light on here. Let's turn that off. Oh, it's flashing. It's flashing and it's off, okay. On a vehicle, it will only go maximum 50 psi by the looks of it. So we're gonna put that down for a second. We're gonna play with the manual. Okay guys, so I figured it out. 150 psi is for the bicycle mode. So it's not rated for 150 psi on vehicles. Maximum psi for vehicles is actually 50 psi. So I guess I'm gonna have to use my pump that I've already got, but that's all right. I can use this pump to pump up other things. I am planning on getting a bicycle at some point, so I can use this for that. But what I'm gonna be using this for majorly, apparently, funny thing, you can actually charge your phone and other USB devices from these connections here. I'm assuming that's how I charge it up too. It comes with this 12 volt little USB charging cable to charge it up. So yeah, we'll charge that up with that. Also comes with some various air tools for basketballs and air beds and such. Well, I'll just turn it on and we can show you the pump going, but let's turn the pump on for you guys to demonstrate. Oh yeah, I could feel the air coming out there. I didn't attach the nozzle obviously, but what I'm gonna do next is we're gonna see how it jump starts my car. Alrighty, so what we do is we plug this in. Hard to get it wrong because the connections have to go in a certain way. Plugged in. Easy. Red to red, positive to positive, black to black, negative to negative. Pretty hard to mess that up, guys. And then, okay, so they're the pump modes. This should be charge mode, I believe. So let's give that a shot and see what happens. Alright guys, so yeah, I mean my battery wasn't flat, but basically all you gotta do is not touch those together. All you gotta do is hold the power button down. You'll see the bars on there. Have it attached to your dead battery and you should be able to jump it over automatically. Also, same way to charge options on the charging there. And then hit mode to switch over to your different air pump settings. Where I'll show you right here. There we go. Car, motorcycle, bicycle, and basketballs and such. Definitely something you want when you're out in the woods here. I've always been a little bit worried about my battery, especially now we're going on, this has got a sticker on it, third 22. So we're over 2 years old on this thing. We're probably almost 2.5 years old coming up soon. So yeah, it is a heavy duty, but I have noticed some sulfur buildup on here, so it's been a little worrying. I have to clean that up. I might have a bad ground somewhere, I'm not sure. We're gonna have to check that out, but this is a great thing to have on hand out in the woods, especially the fact I go out to the woods as much as I do. So thanks again, Ubi, and I'll put a link in the description for you guys if you guys want to check this out too. If you have a standard vehicle, the air pump's going to be fine for you. This will do up to 50 psi on a vehicle. With mine's a 1-ton vehicle. I have heavy duty tires on this thing, so I put my air up to about 60. So that's what I need. But what I wanted this for was the jump starter. So that's going to be a great product, and it also acts as a phone charger and stuff. So that's kind of cool too, I guess. All right. We're gonna get back to it and probably put the drone up. It's starting to get a little windy, so I want to get the drone up before it gets too windy out here. Okay, I just went through the trail cam footage. There's nothing on there, not from last night, not from the peanut stash. So yeah, we're gonna put the card back in and we're gonna face it towards my van tonight, see if we can get anything. We'll see. Hopefully some deer come through or something. All right, guys, so just put a pizza on. Just cooking a pizza for dinner. I'm gonna actually do a few of them because I'm pretty hungry now. It's getting cold and windy outside. The mosquitoes are setting in, so I'm inside the van. Probably close the doors when it starts getting darker or colder. And probably put some movies on. I think that's gonna be my night tonight. Tomorrow we've got a whole other adventure. I just wanted to talk to you guys real quick, actually, just have a heart-to-heart with you guys. I see a lot of people commenting sometimes like about, you know, that's really cool that you can go all these places and do all that stuff, and I wish that I could. A lot of people can, and they just don't realize it. Like, you don't need a full van build out. If you have a SUV, a car, a tent, anything like that, you can do exactly what I'm doing, maybe with less gadgets than I have. I'm pretty bougie. I like my gadgets, so I built my van to have my gadgets so I'd be comfortable. But honestly, like, you can just go camping. It's the same. I'm camping. I'm just luxury camping. I used to grow, you know, the reason I got into all this, I really loved camping growing up. My dad used to take me camping. I used to love going on hikes in the forest. Me and my brother used to walk the dog out into the forest all the time as kids. And before I even knew what van life was, I was already SUV camping in the back of my SUV, just putting a mattress in the back, folding back seats down, and taking off out into the wilderness. Like, I love doing that stuff. You know, I'd go down, visit my dad when he lived down on Phillip Island, and I'd stop overnight in the back of my SUV, just pull up, park up, and spend the night in the back of my SUV somewhere. Or my van. When I did have a van, I'd also do the same thing with that. Throw a mattress in the back. Good to go. Yeah. I didn't know much or anything about van life back then until I come to America, and it was really blowing up then. And yeah, you don't have to be full-time van life to do what I do. Back when I was in Australia, you know, I was just doing weekend trips. You know, I'd just throw a mattress in the back of my SUV, go out into the forest and spend the weekend exploring. It's not that hard. You know, a lot of people, the biggest thing that's stopping them from going out and doing these trips and adventures and exploring and seeing the world, it's them. The only thing stopping you is you. You know, other than obvious reasons, if you're really financially in trouble and you can't afford fuel or gas or anything like that, or you know, if you're disabled and movement is a problem for you. But you know, other than that, there's no excuse. I'm always talking to my friends back in the city, and they're always saying how awesome it is and they'd love to do something like that. You know, I've always got open invitations to my friends that they can come with me, but it usually ends up just being my friends, my travel friends, that when they're passing through, they're the ones that are always down to go travel with me. My sticks and bricks friends back when I was in an apartment, yeah, they don't really come out with me. I don't know what it is. They just scared to make that jump, or they just too used to sleeping in a comfy bed in their house. I mean, honestly, there's not much difference. I'm comfortable in this bed in my van. I love it. I love being in my van. The weather, again, can be challenging, and it can get cramped in here for sure. Definitely there's challenges that go with it, but I've adapted and I've made do, and right now I wouldn't change it for the world. I'm not saying that I will always be a van lifer. I do believe at some point in my life I will end up back in sticks and bricks, but not your traditional. I think my path is going towards, like I had in Australia, an off-grid acreage with maybe some sort of shed or some sort of prefab thing put down. I'll build the inside out how I want it. Put down solar panel just like my van life. and that's what I'll run. And I'll probably still have a van. I'll still go on trips and, oh, there goes a squirrel, and still do all my stuff like that. It's just I'll have a home base. I think that's where I'm leaning towards. But what I'm trying to tell you guys is you don't have to be full-time to get out there and explore and see what is around you. You can do local trips. Just go to the museum, go for a local hike. It's not that hard, guys. I challenge you to go out and see something this weekend or whenever you get the time to get out there. Start your journey. Start your journey now, guys. All right, I'm gonna get this pizza. I'm gonna get munching on some food. We're on sunset right now. It's, I don't know, about close to 7 p.m. right now. Beautiful. It's getting a little chilly, but oh my, it's so nice out here, guys. So beautiful. Look at that. All right, my final pizza's ready. Just got it in there. Yum, yum. And it's getting cold, sun's going down. Catching up a bit on my YouTube. Got my buddy Mateo on the screen here. And watching his latest video. I think it came out today or yesterday. I can't remember. But yeah, excited that he's back on the road. And yeah, gonna close these doors, slap on a movie, and that's our night for the night. I hope you've enjoyed this adventure I've been on today. And we'll be off on a new adventure starting in the morning. All right, guys, until next time, we'll probably see you later. Or maybe we won't, I don't know. But, catch you later. What's going on here?